Hey, babies. What's up, my darling MVPs, and how you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Mimiciously Mimi, where you get the gist. I see they do waiting. I see they hurt. Of course, you know there is no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do well. You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see the hot. So guys, talking about the gist that's in the hot right now, you know the moments we all have been waiting for has finally come and gone. That's one thing with time. It will happen and it will be over. So yes, we've had our first nomination for this season. Yes, this is the fourth week, but this is the first time we're having the first nomination for the season. Yes, the housemates had to go in their numbers to nominate a pair. Let's see how the housemates nominated their fellow housemates. So the people who made their way first to the diary room was the Zinwe, yes, the pair of Chinwe and Zion. So for this pair, they did nominated the Chekas and the Wanni x Handi. You know, I'm like, when I heard Wanni x Handi, I'm like, wow. When did everything start going left with the Zinwe and the Wanni x Handi from mommy, daddy? Where is mommy's food plate? Where is daddy's plate? Where is this one from? To this one, you know, in as much as we know that it's a game. But the thing is, okay, before I start talking about how the housemate nominated, if it was strategically or emotionally, right? It's just only one pair that I think nominated strategically for me, and you guys will get to find out who that pair is. So yeah, that was how they nominated. They nominated the Chekas and then the Wanni x Handi. And then the next people to make their way to the diary room was the Radicals. For the Radicals, Mickey already had Wanni and Handi in mind. I don't know, but his own choice. I think they just picked, you know, this person would pick one and this other one would pick one. So for Mickey, he had his own option was Wanni and Handi, and then for what's the name, Femi was like confused in a kind of way. He was trying to choose between the ACs and the Chateauria, and according to him, the ACs are his friend, the Chateauria also, that Victoria is also his friend, you know. But so among the two, they chose Chateauria. So it was Wanni x Handi and then the Chateauria. So after them was the twinny of life, Wanni x Handi. So yeah, for their nomination, it was Zinwe and Double K. You know, their nomination is giving Zinwe because I think they are not really that chill with them anymore, you know. And I think for the Double K, maybe because of the least connected to them among other housemates. Because if you notice one thing, the Double K pair are really not close to any particular housemates. They are just free with everyone. They are not in particular that, oh, I'm chilling. You would just see them like that. As even Kelly, same thing with what's her name, Cassia. So they are not really, they don't have paddy in the house. They're just one man thinking, one man standing. Yes. And then for the aces, the cute guys, they chose Better and Zinwe. That's the people they chose. Better, that is Ben and TJ, and then Zinwe. I for sure, I'm very sure you guys know they would choose Zinwe so much. But for the Double Ks, they chose Chekas. In fact, Cassia was the one who chose Chekas, and then the husband was choosing Better. Do you think Kelly Ray chose Better because of the ish that happened? I know that thing really got to him, the snake ish. I know it got to him so much. I think this particular nomination was based off on sentiment. We've not gotten to the pair that I told you that nominated based off strategically. Do not get me wrong, you're free to tell me your own fave nominated strategically. believe you me, I'm not going to even have one argument with you. No way, it's not possible. But from my own end, I feel most of the housemates nominated emotionally and not strategically, except for the one special people I'm gonna let you guys know. Okay, yeah. So for the double K, it was Chekas, and people already they started saying that they noticed that KCR doesn't like the Chekas. Sorry, doesn't like Onyeka. Has anyone noticed that? It's actually going on the social space that they noticed that KCR doesn't like Onyeka, and I never noticed a thing as that though. I never noticed anything like that. Have you noticed that? Let me know in the comment section. Okay, and then the next people to make their ways to the diary room is the most talk about duo. Yes, the word duo as they are called. The Chateauria. Yes. For them it's the Zinwe, what's the name? Sean said it was Zinwe for him, and then Victoria said better. When Victoria made her decision, he needed to, Sean as usual, smiling, looking at her, but I was like, better? Why no radicals? I'm like, this boy. This boy, yo. All right, guys, and then the next to make their way to the diary room was the Chekas. Yes, for the Chekas, they chose Zinwe and Double K. Of course, you should know the reason why the beta would actually nominate Zinwe, and why the Zinwe pair actually would even nominate them. You guys know the gist now about how the Zinwe was happy when according to Onyeka, that they were actually glorifying their when they were at the bottom. So, but for Double K, I think because maybe they are one of the peeps the least connected to. Yes. So for Zinwe and Double K, that was for this two, Onyeka and the sister. And then for the next pair that got to the diary room, that is the beta chose the same peeps though. What's it called? What's the Onyeka's name again? Onyeka and the sister, they chose Zinwe and Double K. It was the same thing the beta pair chose. Yes, they chose I mean the Checkers. Yes, they chose the same thing as the Checkers, Zinwe and Double K. Everybody has Zinwe in there, like everybody Zinwe. You guys already know why. Then we'll be like, yo, Omo, this my girl with me and I follow come this thing that she puts me for all of this one. Oh. And then guys, the next to make their way to the diary room is the head of house. Yes, twice head of house, Nelita. Yes, when I was talking about these are the people who actually nominated strategically. These are the people I was referring to, the Nelita pair. They nominated who? Mbadiwe twins and Double K. Now, do you know why I feel like they nominated strategically? Because I was expecting already. I was thinking Nelly is gonna nominate Chinwe. Like I was thinking Chinwe is not gonna even skip her mouth. But I think she have noticed that, oh, since these people have appeared bottom, let me just not mention them. So they mentioned the two peeps that has not appeared at the bottom at all. That was what they did, which is the right thing anyone would have done. I don't know if you get me, because putting those people you always see at the bottom, they would go. So it's left for you to actually put up your competitors up, so as you stand a chance to also, win the game. So they are the one that actually made nice decision that I think that is void of sentiment. I don't know because some persons were like, okay, even if I said so that others actually did that emotionally, what's up? They Nelly had issue with somebody with twin the other time, that is Ozzy. Which they've sorted out. The current beef going on with Hannah, it's Chinwe, but yet she did not put Chinwe up. She chose Double K, Mbadiwe twins. And the last time we checked, Double K has never been up, like on the bottom. So it's good to test and see how far. I think that's going to be their reason. I can't even wait tomorrow for their diary session, so as they will tell us what is going on with their nomination. Some of them wanted to start giving reason, but Biggie was like, no reason, just nominate. The last but not the least pair who made their ways to the diary room for nomination was the Mbadiwe twins, OC and Ozzy. They nominated Beta and Zinwe. Yes, those were the people they nominated. And if you check their nomination, Beta for a reason, what Beta said. And I'm very sure they are not really cool with Chinwe's personality. They've all told Zion that stuff once in a different way. So yeah, those were the people they nominated. So to me, it was Nelita who gave the nomination based off on strategy for the game. The Nelita pair. It may seem as though those girls They use their head comb this house. So anyways, now I was wondering why okay, for the people that are up, we have the Zinwe. Biggie called the Zinwe first, followed by the Chekas, followed by Double K, Beta, Wanni, X, Handi. So these are the people that are up. And you guys know one thing with being up, it's going to leave you like feel a different kind of way. And you're going to see the people who are seated, you'll be like, wow. So people like those people. And guys, for the upton time, the radicals are safe again. Omo, if no be God, tell me waiting it be, because it is just God. The radicals are safe. They've been at the bottom from first week to the third week, and this is the fourth week. Housemate did not even mention them one bit. That I already know. I said once nomination starts. I said once nomination starts, the radical are going to also escape this thing and find their way through to the finale. Maybe until people start noticing that, these people, because they saw them at the bottom. Many of them would see them as, they would be like, no, they are not threats to us. And then I was wondering why nobody mentioned the aces. Is it for the likeness for aces, the guys, or because people mention them because they are girls at the HOH? And Biggie already told them that there is no save and replace this season. So I wonder why they were not mentioned, So it is what it is. So your faves are up. Wanni, Chekas, Zinwe, Beta, and the Double K. And when Chinwe was caught, Chinwe was like, "Oh, I'm surprised," as if I was not expecting it. That was what she said. She said because she was expecting it. She definitely knows that she would be up. The two people that are actually not surprised, I think, three people actually, the Zinwe, Double K, and Wanni X Handi, the way they acted. Double K, Kelly just did his hand like this, like he was expecting it. Yeah. So the people that were not up were so happy. Those that were up in their moods and whatever, Biggie addressed them and told them that no canvassing for votes and whatnot. They had to just go to their separate way in their feelings. And those they were looking around like, to come talk to people in this emotional state. So now, wow, I know right now, body go they pepper people. Onyeka and the sister had to go. Chizoba has actually shed a little tear. Housemates had to go in their numbers. They started doing their sim. Wanni and Handi went into the toilet to have some convo. I think Wanni is actually praying when having conversation with her sister. Because when the camera ensued on them, she was making sound like someone who was actually praying. Anyways, Zimbabwe twins were having a conversation, and OC was like, at this point, none of us need to lose guard, because anybody lose guard among our pair, they would actually remember our pair. It was the same OC who said if he was nominated, he's not going to feel bad. Now he's trying to tell his other half that they need to be careful so they don't go lose guard, because if they lose guard, people would nominate them. I'm like, he who wears the shoes know how it feels and know where it pinches. For the Shatoria, they're also having conversation. I mean, Sean and Victoria. You guys already know how Sean is trying to be calculated with the game. So he was like telling Victoria, I know that if we are not paired, you would have nominated Sean, they're just having conversation here and there. What's the name? Onyeka's sister Chizoba having conversation with Ben, saying that she's not actually tearing up because of that, is shedding tears because of they mentioned her. It's because when she's stressed, she cries. When she's happy, she cries. When she's angry, she cries. But then Ben now said, okay, what now happened to you? Now she said she's stressed. But we all know that all these reactions are because of what? The nomination. This is what it would have been from the onset. I prefer this method so that people will feel it. Because right now, Wanni and Handi said yesterday after Ruthie left that, they are like family now. The people that are here are my friends. But now they are up. They would know that everybody know be their friend for here. Nomination will make you stay in check and be like, wow. No need to relax, so everybody know be friend for here last. You understand the point here, guys? Any which ways, that's how it is. That was how everything happened. Guys, I'm going to be dropping my voice right here and now. Do you accept what I said about the Nelita voting strategically, or you have people whom you think voted strategically? Let's see them in the comment section. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. Bye for now, babies.